Hey, it's Grammy Award winning recording artist Maya, and you are now rocking with the B-Side interviews with your host, Slick Young.
What up, world? You're now tuned in to another episode of the B-Side Interviews. I'm your host, Slick Young. All the co-hosts had a day off, so it's just me solo today. Today I got a special guest, one of my favorite, I like to say, up-and-coming artists. Without further ado, Josh X, what up?
What up, what up, what up? We outside.
Come on, man, how you doing?
I'm good, everything good. Very blessed to be here. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good, man. First, I want to congratulate you and commend you on the record with Rick Ross because that's one of my favorite records.
Thank you, man. That was definitely one of my, I would say, my top 3 favorite records I've ever recorded and released commercially. Thank you.
How did that record come about?
It was produced by the Pushers. Super dope producers. Shout out to them. They were working with like Weezy and everybody over there. And they had played the beat for me, and I listened to it, and I was like, damn, this is heat. And when I was writing the song, I was like, I need Rick Ross on this. And one day, my label, I just got a text from my boy Shaft, who's the CEO of the company that I'm signed to, KSR. And he was like, yo, check your text. And I just hit the bing, bing, bing. This might be the biggest record of the year. And I was like, oh, shoot. I had to drop the phone. Because I'm like, yo, you just text me a surprise feature like from Rick Ross like that? You wasn't going to just tell me, like you wasn't going to give me no heads up?
Yeah.
He was like, I wanted to surprise you because he knew how bad I wanted Rick Ross on there. So shout out to Shaq for making that happen for me.
I mean, let's not downplay it. Not only you got Rick Ross, you did a track with Cardi B.
Thank you.
We can't downplay the Cardi B. You know, Cardi B is she's one of the queens. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's not start no controversy. She's one of the queens of hip hop.
Yeah, no controversy for sure.
No, like how was that working with Cardi B? And then you guys did the video. I actually, I heard the song. I heard the song maybe about 20 times. I never watched the video. So, when we locked in the interview, I'm sitting there and I'm looking because I want to hear the song again. And I go, oh, they did a video about it. So I went to watch it. I said, oh, usually you get a lot of features and you get these records and you guys might just spot the audio but not the video. Or sometimes the bigger artists may not show up to the video shoot, so you got to, audible some things. But you guys did the video. How was that working with Cardi?
Cardi's working with Cardi was dope. I don't know if you know, but she's on the label that I'm on.
Okay.
We started together in 2015. I had a previous journey where I was working with other people. Like the whole Cash Money, Young Money situation was prior, before I met Cardi. But the label that I'm on, KSR, in 2015, Shaft, who is the CEO, told me he had an artist named Cardi B, and he needed me to help produce, and get involved in the music. And I got involved. I met Cardi in 2015, and I felt her energy was dope. And Shaft's vision was so dope and big on what she was going to be. I signed up. I actually stopped rocking with a lot of things I had going on and started putting a lot of my attention and energy into this situation. And it became huge. So I got a chance. Cardi wasn't a feature. It was more of a team thing and
Partnership.
It was more of a bond. We was on the same grind. And to see her be everything I knew she was gonna be, because in 2015, I was already working with superstars. And for me, I stopped working with the superstars because I felt like something like this was going to put my name even further in terms of creating and being part of something new. So it felt so exciting to be a part of that. And she became that So it's definitely dope looking back and seeing what it is today and knowing that I went with my gut.
Now, without you being politically correct, because I know a lot of these artists go, well, all of them, but I'm gonna ask you if you had one artist that you worked with in the past that you was like, you know, you had to be professional, but deep down inside, you was that little kid going, I can't believe I'm in this room. What was
Hmm.
that artist? Or who was the artist, I would say?
Damn, I would say everybody, because real talk, everybody has been like, damn, I can't believe I'm in this room. You know, being from, a little suburban neighborhood out of Queens, New York, and my mom being out of Haiti, like, ain't no way I was going to get in the room with a Stevie Wonder or Jadakiss or Busta Rhymes or Lil Wayne or Rick Ross. Like, those things are so different. You know what I mean? Like, everybody that I mentioned is so far from where my life started and where I was coming up. I had to really just go and get it. And when I woke up and seen I was in the room with Swiss Beats sometimes, and Alicia Keys would walk in and out, and I would just be like, yo, I'm in a movie. Like, this is really my life. I'm outside. So I can't take any favoritism because I'm honored that I had an opportunity to be in a room with people that I respect artistically.
Okay, okay. What I This is season 2. What I did season 1 was every artist that I would interview, I would put them in a scenario where they were in the room with
Mm-hmm.
their past or present, their fantasy feature, their fantasy producer. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
asking the same question: if you have producer that you have not worked with yet, past or
Mm-hmm.
present, dead or living, who would it be? And then that same
Hmm.
on that same track, who would be on that track with you as an artist?
That's a great question. Wow. I would like to work with Quincy Jones,
Mm.
and I would like to feature a Drake on that because I feel like that would be Drake has an ability I'm a big Drake fan, and I feel like on some real musical crazy composition, instrumentation, I would put like a Drake vibe on it, kind of like a one dance vibe, but like a soulful one dance. You feel me? And I would try to create something like that with Quincy. 'Cause Quincy is just a genius.
So with me asking you that question, I created a feature list for you.
Okay.
I picked 2 different tracks.
Okay.
First track, the producer I want you to work with is Scott Storch,
Okay. Dope.
and the feature would be Andre 3000.
That'd be super dope.
The second track, because the second track is biased because I'm from the West Coast, so I would love to see you on a Dr. Dre beat.
That'd
Uh,
be dope.
and the feature for that I would just have to go Snoop just to see what you and Snoop can do.
Yeah, that would be sick. That'd be sick. I mean, Dr. J, boom, iconic. Scott Storch, boom, iconic. With a producer, as a pianist, I mean, you did good. Those are 2 definitely producers that I do have on my list,
And
and I want to.
because you're from New York, I didn't. One of my favorite producers of all time. I tell people, A-Rap Music is one of my favorite producers. I would love to see what you and A-Rap would do because I know his beats are crazy.
Yeah, A-Rap music is definitely fire. Swiss always respects A-Rap. I've heard and seen how, people around in the circle that know him. I haven't met him, but I would definitely love to definitely catch a vibe. His music is definitely dope. You got a good ear. Those are good producers and good features.
You know what it is? I'm a failed artist, right? So me being a failed artist, I wouldn't say failed. I did what I wanted to do. I got to go on tour. The fame never hit me, never got to
Hmm.
me, but I did what I wanted to do in music. So for
And
me,
that's never a fail. That's
yeah,
never a fail. Hmm.
yeah. So for me, I now listen to everything from an A&R's perspective, which I do
Hmm.
believe in this industry we need more A&Rs. We really need,
Correct.
because a lot of times in our neighborhoods we got the yes man. And I always saw I love the term the hood needs an AR to tell you the A&Rs you like that ain't hot right now. So
Hmm.
I take pride in that. What keeps you going? You know what I mean? Especially in these troubled times, we're going through a lot in this world. What keeps you motivated?
Family. I feel like the responsibility of family and knowing that, I had to be responsible for my loved ones for a lot of things that, being the big bro sometimes in the family, it's kind of a big responsibility to know that I can't stop because there's people really depending on me to kind of get to, you know, where they need to be. And I'm kind of that person in the family, like the glue. So if I don't keep going, things are gonna break off. You feel me? So I gotta stay focused.
That's dope. That's dope. Let's talk about the project you're working on.
So I just dropped a new song. I don't know if you know, but it's Creole Love featuring Michael Saskia, which is super dope. Y'all could check it out on YouTube, and it's super dope. Called Creole Love Part 2. You know, being Haitian American, my mom's, you know, always played a little bit of that music, compa music, which is the name of the genre that Haitian people dance to in our culture. So for me, I wanted to give them a vibe where I could blend my R&B skills with a compa, you know, vibe and try to make it commercial. Because I feel like compa music has the ability to be mainstream, just like reggae music. And I feel like it's gonna take artists to really drop sounds that, you know, people can get into it and just. I'm gonna be a person in this game that pushes that narrative further as much as I can. But my new project is that song right there, Creole Love Part 2. Super excited about it. People are gravitating to it. And then from there, I'll be dropping a new EP called the Josh X Project, which is super dope. New songs. I got a feature from 5 Year Foreign, which I'm really excited. We shot the video, so that's going to drop. And we're looking to drop that at the top of the year.
Dope. That's dope. That's dope. So you know, you know, just like the rest of the world, we all sit back and watch verses.
Yeah, that's definitely my shit.
If you can have a matchup that you can put together, who would it be?
I would. Whew. I seen that they put the Dr. Dre and Diddy joint up. I thought that was dope. I think that definitely would be dope because I'm a big fan of both producers, and I feel like that's East Coast and West Coast. I think them two right there can really set it off. So I'm hoping that happens. I
You know,
think that's.
I was actually having a conversation with one of the co-hosts maybe a couple of days ago, and he brought an idea to my head, and I thought about it really deeply. And first, when he first gave me the idea, I shut it down, like, nah, that don't work. But as I thought about it, it might work. So he said he wanted to see Omarion versus Bruno Mars. And I thought about it for a second. They both got hits longer than 10 years. They both similar to some aspects. And we all know Omarion keep a hit on them. No matter what happens, Omarion keep a hit. So I thought that matchup would be okay to watch.
That might be interesting. I'm a huge fan of Bruno Mars, and I love Omarion's music too. I'm a fan, I could say. Both of their music. So definitely, I have songs from both of them that are favorites to me. But that's interesting. I would have to give that a little bit more thought. Like, I think Bruno Mars and Omarion, they definitely both respected have their hits, but I don't know if the sound would match up. You know, I would have to think about it because I think Bruno goes a little bit more towards the pop side sometimes, and I feel like Omarion has really gave us them big R&B bangers. You feel me? And those hip hop and R&B bangers, and I don't think Bruno Mars gave us them things like that yet. You know?
But if you listen to the whole 24 Karat album, that was really R&B album. That was a 90s R&B album.
Correct. That was his real R&B project. And I feel like I don't know. I would have to think about it. Like, I seen Bruno Mars in concert. It was crazy. Like, he's got his R&B joints. You know what I'm saying? But I just would have to see, like, sonically that.
I see.
You know, like sonically, I feel like Omarion. They could probably be a different matchup. You know what I'm saying? That would make more sense. I would have to listen to a few cuts back to back and be like, okay, I get it. That's interesting. Definitely something I didn't think about.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure we both can agree it'll be hard for anyone on this earth to beat Chris Brown in the verses.
Yeah, Chris Brown is a movie. That's what I'm saying. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like maybe they could be somebody from a group that went solo for, like, you know what I'm saying, to go against Omarion that got their group hits and solo hits. You know what I mean? I'm sure, you know, at the top of my head, I can't even think of an artist right now, but I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, there's been somebody, but Chris Brown is just like, I don't know. I don't know who's going to go against that boy right there.
That's true. That's true.
Boy is dangerous, man. Chris is a definitely problem.
I just got a few more questions. First question I asked, to any younger artists who sing you, look up to you, want to be like you, what would you tell them?
I would just tell him that stay true to yourself. The hardest thing that I had to do in this business was stay true to myself and not be, watered down or put in a gimmick situation. Um, if you believe in yourself, you'll be able to do what you want in life. And I feel like that's how I've lived my life. And I've been very blessed to get here so far. So I'm still enjoying it.
Sure. And the last question, not even a question, when I like to do it everybody I interview, I like to sit back and be in the interview seat and have you guys ask me one question, no matter what.
Okay. What got you into wanting to do interviews?
Like I said, after the music thing, didn't pan out like I wanted. I did radio for a little bit.
What kind of artist were you?
Huh?
What kind of artist were you? You
Oh, hip
never
hop.
said.
I rap.
So you rap, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Here's the thing, you know what it is? Like for me, what it is I still have it. I believe I still have it, but I am on a level of now where I think more Jay-Z like. So the things I'm talking about now, the wealth and the investing, these young bulls don't want to hear that right now. So, you know what I mean? So I just took a step back from it. You know what I mean? Like one day maybe, but you know what I mean? For now, the interviewing is fun because I can say what I want to say, especially with these podcasts. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not under any radio contract where we can just have a real talk and me not have to feel like I'm disrespecting anyone.
I got you. I rock with that. Well, best of luck of transitioning into, artist to entrepreneurship, because that's definitely something that Jay-Z definitely did at a crazy level. So I think more artists should think of that as well. So congrats on that as well.
Man, I appreciate it. Now, last thing I want to ask you to do, actually two things. The first thing is I see you got the piano. Can you do a little something?
Yeah, of course. What you want to hear, original or cover song?
You got the piano out. I got to test the pimping. You know what I mean?
Original? Let's see, hold on. Put my little joint on for me. Yeah. Okay. Finally happened to me. Baby, please don't you leave. I ain't never loved somebody. I'm lonely in this new house right. This house is empty. It's getting messy. You don't even want this ride. I don't know how I'm gonna let you go. Na 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 na. I let this get too far. I'm speeding in my car. The plane is on the runway. Nobody's sleeping. It's all flights this evening. Na na na. You keep getting away, especially not today. And baby, let me say, girl, my heart is bleeding. Your heart is bleeding. All I need is one more hug, one more call, one more kiss to tell you I love you. One more hug, one more call, one more. I miss you, 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 babe. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. I miss you, girl.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
Thank you, bro. That's my new single, I Miss You, available on all DSP platforms. Make sure y'all check it out.
I was say, go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you. You know what I mean? If they want to do features, if they want to book you for these Zoom shows or whatever, you know what I mean?
Y'all can catch me on every social media platform, Josh X, across the board. And you can check me out on my .com, which is Josh, Josh, Xantus, XANTUS.com. And just stay tuned with your boy, man. I'm on there for real. I definitely talk to everybody that comes in on the gram or Twitter, Facebook, because I love my supporters, and anybody supports me, I'm going to definitely be there and rock out with y'all till I put this piano and this mic down. You feel me? We on that time. And I got this new cooking show for those that don't know coming. And it's a strictly aimed for the dudes. You feel me? I'm about to do something real big for the dudes and let these ladies know that the dudes get viral too. So look out for that. I'll be announcing that on my gram soon. But yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate your time.
Man, so on behalf of B-Side Interviews, on behalf of Designer Apparel, Corner 10 Productions, I appreciate the interview, man. We'll keep in touch.
Thank you.
Man.
Yeah, for real, boy. Love.
All right.